What's going on, guys? Alex here with 814 EDC, and I got another unboxing to do for you guys today. This package is coming in from Matt over at Knife Life EDC. I will leave a link to his in the description down below to his channel. And of course, this is coming in via the Lefty passaround group. If you guys have caught my videos over the last, so I'm filming this on Thursday, October 2nd. And if you have caught any of my videos over the last week and a half, you guys have probably seen that I've gotten slammed with review knives from the passaround. I think I have, there's 2 in here. This will make it like 15. So I think I'm literally going to have a video out 20 like 3 weeks in a row, which is crazy. I've really had to, dedicate a lot of time throughout, my days. Some days I get home after work, get a shower, and I bust out a video or 2, usually that I upload that day. Sometimes I can do a couple in a row and have a nice backlog set up. Like last weekend I had to do that. This weekend I'm gonna have to do that. Obviously, because last weekend I was out of town for my best friend's wedding. This week I'll be out of town, technically back in my hometown for like this big annual festival that we do. So yeah, I kind of, again, at this point, I just feel like I'm so overwhelmed with knives. And I'm doing reviews every single day. So again, it's really good because I'm getting to check out a lot of stuff, but I feel like in the same vein, and obviously it's just a, random thing that happened that I happen to be lined up on like so many different packages. And it's a good thing because again, I'm getting to check out so many knives, but in the same vein, I feel like, I'm not getting to invest as much time as I would typically do if I only had a package or 2 in at once. Again, because literally, so side note, I'm going to unbox this as I'm talking, but unboxing knife is the Ozark Trail Knives Valor. This is on my list to be reviewed, but I just need to bang out like everything else I have in from the pass around before I can get to this one. But just grab this from the case, and you guys know my take on this. For 20 bucks, I think this is a fantastic deal of a knife, so that's what I'm unboxing with today. But what was I starting to say? Something about knives. Oh yeah, so our guest bedroom where I review stuff and have done unboxing videos in the past. With my wife having her new job, our desk got really switched around, and to where she has like 2 monitors on there. She has like an organizer. She has, it's kind of her desk now. I joke with her because she overtook my desk. I used to have like my PS5, my TV, my knives, all that up there. So now my knife case is like set in the corner, in between the desk and the wall. I have my little cubby hole back here. We did get like an organizer thing, so my knife case will be set up off of that. But it works for right now, long story short. But I have my knife case on the ground, and then I literally have like the boxes that these come in. I try to keep, because I know the knives fit in these boxes, and I literally have like 3 or 4 boxes, and the floor is just like, if I got 4 knives in, 4 knives. If I got 2 knives in, like they're all separate into their own little packages and their little groups. So it's kind of crazy over here right now at 814 EDC HQ. But it could be worse. I could have no content in, so I'm just trying to be on the positive for that. As I'm dropping peanuts all over the floor, can't have our dogs eat those. But yeah, what you guys are here for. 2 KB knives in. I believe one is the Pioneer. Doesn't say on here. So I think one's the Pioneer and one is like the Ishar, something like that. So this is the model KB379A. It's in gray color, 20 CV in titanium. And then we have the model KB170B, which is an M390 in tie, and the color is flame. So it's a flame anno. So we're going to open the flame anno first because that's my least favorite of the 2. Get a KB microfiber in there, and obviously the knife comes in a little plastic thing. But I believe this is, I'm not actually sure. I'm going to have to look this up. But I believe one is the Pioneer and one is the Ishar. So very interesting design there. Of course, we have the flamed anno titanium. Really nice backspacer there. Pocket clip that is... it is reversible, I think. Yeah, there should be a clip into that screw there. You have some speed holes on there, which are interesting. I'm not... It takes a certain specific design and aesthetic for me to like speed holes. Hole for deployment with kind of a fuller. Flies out of there. You have... So this is a Max to Chuck design. M390, obviously. Looks like it's their kind of bead blast they do. It's an upswept, kind of a trailing point blade. No blade play. You have a frame lock. Skinny handle, but fits really good in the hand. It's kind of like almost like a pistol grip. So that's really cool. Great action. Definitely not my, style aesthetically, but KB or Kubi or, it's the same brand basically. They really do know how to make a damn good knife. I know that's where a lot of Devo gets their stuff made, and Casey gets his stuff made there. And, any OEM, or I guess non-OEM, I guess any KB or Kubi branded knives that I've checked out in the past year has just been great. I wish I could check out more. I wish I could add more to the collection. Because really, for what you get, you're getting really good materials for... Honestly, you can consistently get 175 to 250 for amazing materials. So, very, very cool. And again, not my design, favorite, but really, really good action. Very comfortable in hand, and an interesting design. And again, you guys know I like to check out stuff like this because I typically, would never buy that. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen this, the new KB box. And then, like I said, this is, I think, I'm getting my names confused. You get the same microfiber. And I remember this being the specific knife that I was really looking forward to. And this is also flame anodized, which I was not aware of. But here we have either, again, the Ishar or the Pioneer. But I was really looking forward to this because I love that milling that they have going on there. KB logo, backspacer with a lanyard post, non-reversible titanium pocket clip, frame lock, dual thumb studs, front flipper. And just that blade shape is just beautiful. I love the overall aesthetic of this knife. I think Josh over at Shield Arms has one of these. He collects a lot of KBs, and I really like the ones he has in. I believe he has this one, and I just think the flow of the handle goes so well. You have it's like a drop point with a spear point with a little bit of a sheep's foot. It's just a super aesthetically pleasing blade. Very comfortable in hand. That handle is just, it swells a little bit in the back here, which is nice. Fits great. Again, you have that micro milling down there. Great action. Front flipper. Whoops. Works well. Just a little bit to get used to. Reverse flick. Money. This thing is dope, guys. I'm finally excited to get to check this one out. I'm not sure of the designer. That's his star logo. And I think this one is in S35EN. But super smooth. And yeah, I feel like anytime you get a KB, to me, it feels like it should be a $50 or $100 more expensive knife. They fit really, or the fit and finish is really well done. Great designs. I know a lot of their stuff is, OEM or, designs collaboration with somebody, but they just do a really good job. And I think, honestly, KB or Kubi is probably my favorite. I mean, Riot is amazing. Everyone loves Riot. Beztech does good. But I think Kubi is just, they've really made a lot of strides, and I'm really happy with anything I get from them. So, but yeah, that is the unboxing of these two. I believe the Ishar and the Pioneer. Undecided which one is which. I want to say this is the Pioneer and this is the Ishar. Just kind of gives me those Ishar vibes. But leave a comment down below if any of you guys have these two specific ones in the collection. If you don't, do you want to add them? Are there any other Kubis you have your eyes out for? Because as always, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But I'm going to wrap this up now. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, day, night, whenever you're watching this. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.